everyone. Going along with our weekly sermon series on Sundays, the conference has put out daily scriptures. And so there are some of us from the church who are going to be offering just short devotionals once a week that will kind of cover the theme or whatever spoke to us for all of the scriptures for that week. And so I'm excited that I'm going to be offering short devotional for week 1. And you can see all of the scriptures on the screen here. And so you can read them all at once. You can read them day by day, however you would like to. But when I read them, what stuck out to me was 2 things, really. The first was the emotions that the Israelites were feeling as they were in the wilderness, as they were held captive in Egypt and they were suffering and they were questioning God. And I couldn't help but read the verses almost as a story and identify with them, because I think some of their emotions of hopelessness and despair are things that we're feeling. And maybe a lack of patience. I know a lot of people are getting to that point because it's been 6 months now that we've been in our wilderness. But another thing that I did notice is that they followed God. They followed Moses, but Moses was obeying God and doing whatever he said. Even one thing that struck me was how specific all of the instructions were from God for the Passover. And Moses followed to a T, and God delivered them. He took them out of Egypt from their suffering. And then where week 1 ends, they were at the point where they were thirsty. And Moses was kind of at his wit's end, didn't know what to do. And God told him, God performed a miracle. God told him to go over to the rock, strike it, and water would be there. And it was. And so even though we are, like the Israelites, walking in the wilderness, experiencing a lot of the same emotions that they did, as we follow God, who's right there with us the whole time, as we obey him and we maintain our patience, we have to know that he's working and he's performing miracles, and that he's the same. One of the things that I wrote down in particular was from the Tuesday scripture, and it is Exodus 3, verse 15. And it's God saying to Moses, "This is my name forever, the name you shall call me from generation to generation." And that just reminded me of the steadfastness of God, and that he's never changing. Our emotions are, our circumstances, situations we find ourselves in are changing constantly, minute to minute, day to day, but God is not. And so I hope that all of those thoughts, as scattered as they might have seemed, are ones that encourage you as you read through the verses this week. And we look forward to worshiping with you on Sunday.